Welcome. I would like to start a new series called Building Your Walls, and this will be the first part of that. We all have a desire to receive more from God, to know more about Him, many things that we would like to have God to hand it over to us. But if we look into our life right now, God has already deposited so much into our life. Sometimes we don't recognize that, sometimes we don't realize what we carry. But whatever God has already deposited, those things are very precious, valuable to Him. And it is important that we guard and we protect whatever God has already given to us. Because if we don't guard it, the enemy will come and steal it away from us. Because he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. If we read this verse, Mark 3:27, no one can enter a strong man's house and plunder his goods unless he first binds the strong man, and then he will plunder his house. It is our responsibility to guard whatever God has given to us. Definitely, we have a covering of God over us, but it doesn't mean that we should sleep with our doors open. One thing that enemy can use to steal things from our life is our ungodly associations. Who we are associated with will determine where we go in our life. There are people who have been given an assignment by the enemy to bring us down from where we are. These people, if we are not careful, they will destroy our life without our knowledge. It is very important as a child of God to be conscious and to be careful who we are getting associated with. Romans chapter 16 verse 17 says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which causes divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, and avoid them." It says, mark them and avoid them who causes division among us. There are people who come to our life and divide us. They will cause division within our family. They will divide us, divide our blessings, divide our focus, divide our attention. Have you ever noticed one thing? When we have a conversation with certain people, the whole plan will change. We might have been focusing on one thing, or we might have already made up our mind and started working towards a goal for a long time. And one conversation with certain people will distract us, will create a doubt in our mind whether am I doing the right thing or am I after the right thing. Avoid such people. They are on the assignment to take us away from our destiny. I would encourage you to go on a fast on certain people. When we do fasting, we avoid food. The same way, can you take a decision that I want to survive without certain people in my life? I don't want to feed on the energy that they give to me. I don't want to feed on the stories that they tell me almost every day. I don't want certain information which these people supply to me, which is not really very important in my life. I don't want to be part of certain conversation. I don't want to be part of certain gossip groups. I want to stay away from such people who will take me away from my destiny. Today, I would encourage you, find out those people stealing from you. I would encourage you, find out those people who are causing you to stumble, who are taking you to places where you really don't need to be. Find out such groups that you should avoid so that you will not stray away from your destiny. God will help you to identify those people. The Holy Spirit who is inside you, He will guide you to the right people, to be connected with the right people. God bless you.